Everything is now in motion. And then... The Eva series aren't capable of generating S2 engines. To think the 01 would assimilate one by devouring an angel. Councilmember B. This incident is at extreme odds with our script, and it will not be a simple matter to correct this. Gendo Ikari. Maybe it was a mistake to give him command of Nerve. Yet, without him, we'd be unable to carry out all our plans. Our current problems aren't limited to just the Eva 01, however. Indeed, the 01 and 02 have suffered catastrophic damage. Much of HQ is destroyed and Central Dogma is exposed. This is an enormous setback. There's no telling how much time and money we've lost with this. All because we didn't see fit to tie a bell around Ikari's neck. There is a bell. It just didn't ring. What's the point of a bell that won't ring then? Make sure it works properly from now on. Yeah, these guys are Gendo's bosses at SEAL. The shadowy group behind the shadowy group. And so back at Nerve headquarters, his Kaji's like, wow, I didn't expect none of that to happen. Ooh boy, what a world. And he asks the bosses what they're going to say to SEAL. And Fusaki says that they weren't in control of 01. What happened was purely accidental. Gendo's had it sealed away for now until the committee decides what to do with it. And Kaji's like, sensible decision, but that begs the question. What about your son, who's still trapped inside the thing? And Gendo obviously doesn't say anything because, you know, he's that guy. They show up a couple of times in the movie, but mostly just as big panels with like an MRI like cut out of a brain rather than actual fellas, because like they're not important to the story. But here's Maya, who's trying to eject the entry plug and it's rejecting the signal, and neither of the backups and quasi signals, they can't get the boy ejected. Not even a direct circuit is taking. So Makoto did manage to establish a video feed, but unfortunately the entry plug is empty. Shinji is not in it. And Ritsuko is like, ah, I see. This is what happens when sync ratio goes over 400%. So what are you talking about? And Shinji has been absorbed into the 01. Misato wants to know what the hell an Ava is that it can do that. And Ritsuko says, there's no other way to put it other than the Ava is an object created by man in man's own image. And Misato is like, that's fucking, what are you even talking about? And she says, all they've done is create a simple copy of the thing they found in the South Pole. And Ritsuko says, simple copy? No, a human mind has been imbued into it. He's like, what, you mean this happened by someone's will, their decision? And Ritsuko says it might be the Ava's own will behind it. And Masato slaps her across the face. And she says, this is not the time for her to be jumping to philosophy so nonchalantly. They gotta do something. If she helped build this thing, then she needs to take responsibility for it. And then here's Rei, who's waking up, and she's like... And she just thinks, I'm still alive. Ikari-kun. And so, sometime later, these jokers are coming up with a plan to bring Shinji out, and they're standing right by the unarmoured 01, and it's a spooky-looking fella all covered in bandages. Their theory is that the ego boundary has been lost, which means Shinji has done away with his physical self, but he's still inside the entry plug on a quantum level. And that is to say, his soul is still there. The stuff inside the plug is similar to primordial soup, supposedly, and that means Shinji has been reverted into his component building blocks, unseen to us. So Ritsuko's plan is to force his body to take form again, reel his soul in, and he's back. Misato's surprised that something like that's possible, but Ritsuko is like, well, we've got the support of the Magai, so he can do basically anything. And obviously, unfortunately, it is all conjecture, but it's not like we've got anything else to go on. so why not like mix the soup, bring the salt out of the water, the solution. And then back to still these guys like, the schedule has been set back due to recent events. This will only serve to help the Mu and Methuselah. And then Keel here figures it's time to awaken their trump card. Tabris, cornerstone of the script, of the scenario. And then Keel says, how do you feel? And this mysterious boy, who's Kaoru, history's gayest monster, says, I can hear the songs of the Olins. It's beginning, and then it's beginning again. The ceremony of death and rebirth. And then here we are in Shinji's fucking hell. But where am I? What's going on? I should be inside 01's entry plug. Is someone crying? It's me, back when I was little. And that's father? Then Shinji, behave yourself at our uncle's. Where's mother? Where did she go? Your mother is dead. You're lying! I'm not. You saw it yourself. Shinji, get in the Ava and fight. You are its pilot. No! Why are you asking me that now? Didn't you not want me anymore? No! Stop it, Dad! Stop it! Poor Shinji, he's in fucking hell. Meanwhile, back in the real world, it's been 3 days since that bullshit went down, and Shinji's still not back yet, and Asuka wonders what'll happen to him. He's not going to spend the rest of his life as soup, right? That'd be awful. Kaji hops on over and asks if she's worried about the kid. And she's like, no, of course not. In fact, she's super stoked because now she's got more screen time. She's the #1 spotlight babe. And Kaji's like, oh, jeez, this act. You should be more honest, or you'll never find a boyfriend. And she says, I'm not putting up an act, and the only boyfriend I want is you. And he's like, well, I mean, you being mad is better than you being sulky, I guess. And he says that while Shinji's situation is a cause of concern, he's certain the kid's still putting up the fight of his life. And Asuka should work just as hard. And then with that, he walks off. Maya's impressed with Ritsuko that she managed to get the whole plan set up in just 3 days. And she said, nope, nothing to do with me. She just used the data from a 10-year-old experiment. And like, wait, did this happen before? She said, yep. During the Ava's development, it was before Ritsuko's time, but her mother, Naoko Akagi, was present. And Maya's like, oh yeah, I heard that lady. She, like, made the Magai system, right? And said, how did these things go the last time people tried what we were about to do? He said, it failed. And that's when Commander Ikari changed. Fucking... Moon told us that he fucked up wrapping up his Christmas presents, and we asked how, and it turned out he was melting wax over a candle to seal a thing, because he's from the fucking 1500s, I guess. And then he had to mix out a bunch of wax from a candle holder with some scissors. Fucking... And he said he feels like Sir Francis Bacon dying, because people put him in a damp bed after he tried to invent frozen chicken. Fucking mute. But Kaji's gone after Misato, and she hasn't gone home or to sleep or even taken time to eat properly over the last few days, so he's worried about her, and she can't break away from all this to allow her to do such normal things. She's too concerned about Shinji. But she's done some digging into his school, and as it turned out, all of the classmates are potential Ava pilots. Mr. Halfada's nerves reach extend anyway. She doubts that Kaji will just tell her the truth, but asks anyway. Why is Adam, he who destroyed humanity, stored in our underground? What's the commander trying to do with it? And what's the human instrumentality project? And Kaji just says, alright, calm down, jeez. He's like, no, tell me how Gendo and Ritsuko can be so calm when Shinji's in the state he's in. Just what the hell is Nerve's real objective? And then Kaji just tells her, just shut up for a minute, jeez. He says, just take a deep breath and close your eyes. And he wants her to forget all about Nerve, if just for a moment. So what the hell are you doing? Quit it, this isn't the time for this nonsense. And he says he's just trying to help her to relax a bit. Relax. He says there's no time to relax. And she tells him to get out, calls him a bucket, and says, eject yourself, idiot. And he's like, alright, jeez, fine, I'm going, don't go to tell me. But he says one last thing before he goes. He says, my feelings haven't changed these past 8 years. I've always loved you. And then he leaves. Because Kaji isn't sensible. And then here's Shinji. How long has it been? Am I going to be here forever? Who's this naked lady? Who are... Come with me, Shinji. Mother? You've gotten so tall. You're all grown up. Where have you been? I've been so lonely after you disappeared. Why didn't you come back? I've been here all along, waiting for you. I knew you'd come here. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. Now, we'll always be together, Shinji. But I have to go back and pilot the Ava to fight against our enemies and win. No. You've already done more than enough. You fought and were hurt for the sake of others so much. Your body and soul must be in tatters. There's no need for you to go back. You can just stay here forever, Shinji. Yeah, I'm freaking out about the boy being soup, and Kaji's like, yeah, but how about you get some of this soup? Points to Garun. Then, probe insertion complete. EM field stable at 0 minus 3. Ego boundary pulse connected. Understood? Salvage. Start. Transmitting first signal. Confirm reception at the Ava. No signs of rejection. Next, transmitting the second and third signal. Subject's cathexis is normal. Is nominal, rather. Shinji. And Shinji. Masato. You don't belong to just yourself anymore. You are the Ava's pilot with no choice but to entrust our future to you. And then, let's go. Yes, so fight on. We cannot lose you now. And Kaji. Yeah, fight. Can't run or face away from reality. And Gendo. Fight. Cowards are useless in a battle where humanity's very existence is at stake. And then Asuka. Fight, damn it. We're some of the chosen few. We gotta beat the angels. And back to Gendo. Only the Evangelion can defeat the angels and save humanity from the third impact. No, shut up! I've done enough. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm staying here. I'll stay in here forever. And then, back outside. The pulse is stuck in a loop. Irradiate EM waves in all directions. It's not working. The signals we've sent are being trapped in a Klein space. What does that mean? It means we failed. Ava's rejecting our signals. Plug internal pressure rising. This is bad. Abort the operation. Cut the power. I can't. The plug's being evacuated. Shinji! And then it opens and loads of fluid falls out and Shinji's plug suit just floats out completely empty. And then we get this extra scene. Don't, Ikari. Come back. Don't go over there. There's always been this gaping void within me, like I'm no more than a doll made of straw. So often that scares me. I believed I'd been filling that void with thoughts of Commander Ikari, but before I realised Ikari was there, as in you, Shinji. I didn't think he'd recover after what happened with Suzuhara, but he did. He came back and he saved us. Please don't take him away. Give him back to us. And then... what's this weird thing? What's wrong? Didn't you want to be together with me? No! Come on. We'll travel to an unending world where there's no pain or sadness. Stop! Let me go! You're not my mother! No! Help me! Mother! Mother! And that is his mother. And then here's Misato crying on the floor. What good is your science if you can't save just one life? Give Shinji back to us! Give him back! And then here's Gendo. He'll have to live in the aftermath of the second impact, in this hell on Earth. And then... Yui? No. So long as one wishes to live, anywhere can be heaven on Earth. He's alive, so he'll have a chance to be happy. And then Gendo. Yes. You're right. And then, why? Why can't I move my legs? I want to run after Mother, but my legs are frozen in place. And then Yui. Shinji. You can come here if you'd like. Just take a few steps forward. Can't you? Perhaps where you truly want to go is not to my side, but across the boundless ocean at your back. Wherever you may go, I'll always be watching over you, so choose for yourself what road you wish to travel. So listen, someone's calling out to you from across the sea. Mother. I smelled someone. Ayanami? Masato? Everyone at Magnate 10. And Brunom says that MX didn't have any images of you, damn. And then another MX portable only scene. This is... Ikari. Ayami, what's happened to me? It was simulated by the 01 and almost went to the other side. But you came back. Arigato. Thanks. Why did you say that? I'm not sure. I just felt like saying it when I saw you. Still, I'm glad I could see your face again. Are you fine with this? Honestly, I don't know. I don't remember much of what happened when I was asleep. But I'm glad I could see you again, Ayanami. But Shinji, Misato, I'm so happy you woke up. Hey, do you have any idea how worried you had us, huh? Idiot! Asuka. I think I figured out something about myself. I want to be together with all of you and our friends at Magnate 10. Really? Fucking Asuka. I hate that school, it doesn't work properly. Smashes cup on head. Ah, that's better. Now I'm going to bed. And then, here we go. So here's Kaji meeting Georgie Furugami, and he asks if Kaji's got any news to tell, but the only thing he has is that 4 Ava-oriented carriers have sent off from Hakone to Hoshimi, and everything's the same as ever otherwise. But Georgie's impressed at how well informed Kaji is about Magnate 10's activities, but he just says he's making a piece on the squad for this magazine he works with. And he finds the guys interesting, so he follows them around here and there. So Joji laughs with a but he figures our squad isn't the only thing Kaji's interested in. He says, yeah, I delve into some occult stuff. He's like, oh, like the old Devil Empire or the Moon? And it's just the ladder. But yeah, Kaji asks if Joji's heard of the so-called human specimen number 1. And he says he has, the one who was discovered 20 years before the Mu revealed themselves to the world. And perhaps these two reporters should exchange notes. Reporters.